armed and loaded with the request, weren't you? Hi, everybody. I am here for another live on this wonderful Tuesday night. It is Taco Tuesday. We will have taco bowls for dinner tonight. That's not like you really needed to know that, but many times I am asked what is for dinner. It is indeed the way. Look at you. Griever. Oh, wow. Very scorpion-like. Boo, boo, boo. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I'm not sure why it's showing me everybody who's joining on the browser. I don't need to know that on the browser. This weird half robot, half bug thing. Yeah. It looks more like a creature than a robot. Hey, Brian. There's some Mio. Hey, Rocket League, there you are. Let me make sure. Okay, I did pause. Good. Hi. It went right through. Magic. Hi, hi. All right. Let me find a good picture. I've already got my first request. I mean, we are just rocking and rolling with this. Maze Runner, is that a video game? No, it says movie clip. So it's a movie. Maze Runner. Oh, she still stopped saying hi. Yeah, I said hi. Hi, dear Riel. Riel. It's the first movie from a trilogy. Interesting. Hmm. Oh, that's not enough detail. I think I'm going to go. Oh, that's a lot of detail. I'm finding my reference image. I'm Hater. Oh, hey, Hater. Oh, that's nice. Now you're Dia Real. It's been a while. Welcome back. Yeah, we'll definitely use this one. All right, now I'm going to pull up the reference image for, oh, you know what? I just realized I didn't do the timestamps for yesterday's YouTube, but there were only 2 drawings, so not a big deal. I'll get to that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, what is this called? You're gonna, I'm sure, yeah. Got a hard time, but you're back. Oh, good. I'm glad you're back. Always nice to have people back. Hater from YouTube is currently on TikTok because they've learned Rocket League. I'm assuming Rocket League on YouTube that you're just, you may not even be here. Zeros. Yeah, my favorite. Yeah. Hi. Fantastic to see Zeros on TikTok says, hi, remember me? Hey, we're ready to get this going. Let's move Mickey out of the way. I'm not actually going to use that Etch A Sketch. We're going to use, oh, look, I missed. I should have, oh man, I should have totally said I erased Mickey Mouse. April Fools. All right, that's enough of that. This is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch with built-in stopwatch. It's going to time approximately how long this takes. When people try to guess what it is, I'm going to give them wrong answers only. My camera, the webcam's out of focus for YouTube. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to work on my focus. Oh, that's. One moment. 62. Apply. Okay. There we go. Going to the bathroom. Thanks for letting me know. Wow, that was more information I needed to know. Michael, hi. I'm already got my first request going. Oh, but I didn't put my stylus where I'm going to start. We're going to start this right here. And if you were on YouTube, you'd be able to see my reference image, but that's all right. You'll have to guess otherwise. This is going to be a gorilla is a good idea. You know, I was just playing Gorn. It just reminded me I haven't drawn a Gorn character. Those guys are pretty funny. I've drawn Gorilla Tag. That's what made me think of it. But I was just playing Gorn. Oh, yeah. Banned. What'd you do? Hey, thanks for the follow, Michael. What was your request was yo, you just said hi. Yay. Thanks for the follow, Andy R. I'm working my way to 100,000. I'm almost at 96. I'm at 95 and a half, I should say, followers on TikTok, not YouTube. YouTube, I'm at 874. So if you're on TikTok, you could go to my profile and there's a link to my YouTube. If you follow me, you could be follower number 875. That would be fantastic.
Lovely Mary would use.
Just got hacked. Oh, okay. Maybe you got hacked and then banned. Okay, I get you.
Isn't it written for me up there? Here at last on the ground.
This is the mouth. Sorry, it's Michael. That's Michael. Okay, that's all right. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. I mispronounce things all the time. Names specifically.
One who keeps staring around. And one who
There we go. Let's a little magic there, a little magic there. So I'm starting with the inside of this creature's mouth. No, that's a fish. I'm only going to give wrong answers.
can only finding one.
Oh, very nice. There we go. Let's go to the other side, do the same thing. Then we're going to do some teeth. It does look like a roaring lion. It is definitely a creature roaring. 'Tis not a lion, 'tis not a shark. Although I am about to do layered teeth. Just this. Yeah, there we go. Hey, thanks for the follows, everybody. I appreciate it. I'm not doing this for money, but I do like followers because I like an audience when I draw. I like to perform. I like to entertain. I like people to relax and just watch me draw. This is a creature from a movie, not a creature from real life. Yeah, it's not a creature from real life. Movie.
Isn't it queer? Seeing my timing this late in my fear.
So funny. I left last night. That would be horrifying in real life. It would be horrifying in real life. I left alive last night, giving me plenty of time to help dinner, whatever. Apparently, dinner was not for quite a while later. I probably could have done a couple more drawings, but that's all right. I literally just posted the motorcycle tarantula? No, motorcycle scorpion. That's a skibidi slicer. Ooh, skibidi slicer, skibidi slicer. Sorry, that was annoying. Maybe tonight I do my skibidi. Um, Not toilet. I've done toilets. Uh, the the really weird guy from Family Guy, the neighbor with the huge chin. Why is my mind's going blank? What's the name of the neighbor with the big chin? Yeah, the big chin. Skibbity, skibbity, hoobity, hoobity. That guy. That's the one thing I want to master. Dyslexic when I Quagmire. That's the one when I do etch. Yeah. What's interesting? I just met a whole bunch of Etch A Sketch artists at an artist reception. We got an Etch A Sketch show going on here in Vegas. Quagmire, yes, that's who I was thinking of. Quagmire. I want to do Skibbity Quagmire, where it's just a toilet and Quagmire's head coming out of it. Even though March is over, I still want to do that mashup. But yeah, and they were saying so. These Etch A Sketch artists I was talking to, they were saying that when they figured out they could do it is the same as me. Just I don't think about the left and the right knobs. I just do it. Now I get dyslexic when I try my hat. I'm wearing a crown right now. You can't see it because it's on my head and you don't see my head unless you're on YouTube. Then you can see my head. Um, and I've tried to have the camera on that while it's on my head and draw, and it's backwards, so my mind doesn't know how to compute that. It's like one of the extravagant wrestlers, right? Not Chewy. Hey, Ariella, lots of water, lots of water. It was a very good day. Had my first one-on-one with my new boss. She got the position I applied for, but she's really good. I like her. It's not about who gets it. I didn't. So, Jay Barth, I am drawing an amoeba latching on to a parasite. And no, I'm just making that up. I'm only giving wrong answers. Typically, I don't give the answer out anyway. Although this is a creature from a movie. When did this movie come out, Faye? This is Faye's request. Powerhouse of the Sun. Do, 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 do. 2014. That's fairly recently. Barely 11 years. No, this is from. I need to remove this. Step in time, step in time. Come on, matey, step in time. Bam, bum, 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 bum. Now, part of this, I'm not sure what's actually part of the creature and part of the background. So I'm probably going to stop it here. You're older than that movie. Okay, well, that's good. I'm older than that movie too. I'm a lot older than the movie. I was born in the 1900s. I'm 1900s old. Okay, I see. I'm gonna try to do a little more loose line drawing here. Kind of like this. Step in time, step in time, step in time, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. We step in time. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, wow. That's exciting. Faye is going on a date tomorrow. When was the last time you were on a date? I get being nervous. You have to be social and stuff. This takes so much talent. Well, thank you very much, Mystical.
They're saying is you're like a member of the family now. I feel that way too. You see, whether evening, after evening, or he or he should go. There's no truck like a dream, which I'd rather call my home.
We are now 11 minutes into this drawing. Been a while. I'm drawing a cupcake being eaten by a pony. Only wrong answers today.
That's for Bella. Sorry about the salmonella.
Hey, it's okay. Who needs a quickie mark?
Now here's the tricky part.
Oh, won't you fly with me? And then
It's the quickie mark. That was a sticky mark. The quickie mark is real.
you've met in person now and just kept in touch with texting, or you've only met through text? No, I've never seen this thing before either. I'm just drawing it.
Everything really wrapped up nicely. That's quicker than usual. And we all found happiness. Every one of us.
Oh, tomorrow's gonna be the first time meet in person. Oh, that is. Oh, yeah. Hey, A. That would be. I would be nervous about that too. Well, good luck with that, Faye. I'm excited. Look forward to a report. Wow, that's very brave of you as far as
Happy at all.
the social aspect goes. Being social, very brave. Good for you. Anyone else? Wow. Just you, Hayden. I'm a little busy. I am not quite in a position to be doing that right now. Not a walrus, no. This is not a real creature in real life. This is from a movie. And a movie from 2014. So I am told. I have never seen this movie. All right. Well, do you know how it draws? Because that's half the. Someone asked, how does it erase? Painting your nails. All right. Well, if you know how it draws, you'll know how it erases. So I'll tell you how it draws. The inside here is very fine aluminum powder. It sticks to the glass with static electricity. It is not magnets. So to erase it, you turn it over and shake. I'm scraping off the powder. I'm not drawing a line. I'm actually just scraping off the powder. So to erase it, you turn it over and shake it, and the powder inside will fill in the lines that I'm scraping off right now. Tic tac, tic tac, patty whack, give a dog a bone. Hmm. I actually have one that I've scratched off all of the powder. So there's a stylus inside. As I turn the knobs, it's on an XY axis. So one knob goes left and right, one goes up and down. And as I turn them, it's moving the little pointer inside to scrape it off. The little stylus. That's all I can really see of this creature in this image. Do you think this is a complete drawing? I feel like there's stuff missing. Oh, maybe that's the robot part. Are there like robot wing type things? Maybe that's what these things are. I'm just going to draw them. I love it. You know, Billy Bob, let me tell you, I was once, I did stand up comedy in my youth. And one thing I did was I made a character that I dressed up as a character called the Amazing Billy Bob. And I had this corduroy leisure suit on and a black cape, a cheap black cape, and this floppy black hat. And I did fake magic tricks, but then I ended it with a real magic trick. It was fun. And I had a southern accent. I did, I had this puppet that looked like Kermit the Frog, but it was clearly a knockoff. So I used that as part of my act to do ventriloquism. And the legs and tails are robotic. Okay, very good. Okay. Um, so yeah, I think what I'm drawing is part of the legs. Um, so yeah, I pulled out and I called him. This is Hermit the Frog. Everyone say hi, Hermit. And then at one point I said, right now I would like to play the banjo, or I would like to. Um, right now I'd like to play you a song on the piano. I don't know how to play the piano, but I'd really like to play you a song on the piano. So you just saw that. Okay, yeah, you had to come over see the phone. So intrigued, right? I'd be happy to show you. I'm going to show you the reference image after. Wait, where's my pointer? There it is. I'll be happy to show you the stylus after, or excuse me, the reference photo after I'm done. If you were on my YouTube right now, you could see the reference image, me, and the timer says this has been 17 minutes. Wow, this is a long time for an abstract. To me, it's an abstract request. I don't know. Nobody's guessing it. Listen to me. Just the numbers of you that you used to. All right. I'm going to leave that one alone. We're going to go to the other side and do a little bit on the other side, and we'll be done. We'll wrap this up, and then I'll be ready to take another request. Mutual obsession, asking for Prince Albert in a can. To some guy he doesn't know who he's at. No, wait, try reaching out to them for some promotional stuff, maybe a commercial of how easy it is to use. Well, I do get care packages from the company. I'm not sure what you mean. They don't really. The company who's selling it now is Spin Master. They also sell Rubik's Cube, Kinetic Sand. They produce Paw Patrol. So, and Hatchimals. They're busy with a lot of other toys that they're pushing that they're not really doing much about Etch A Sketch. It's just one of their products that they bought and just leave it out there. Pretty much they let us, the artist, promote it for them.
Hold on, I'll check. The crowd. You're going to beat my crowds lately. One of these days I'm going to check.
All right, we're going to wrap it up here. There it is. You're gonna go out in sometime. Okay. It is an Etch A Sketch, Billy Bob. How'd you know? Oh, I see. Well, thank you. That was 20 minutes. Oh, let me do my close-up shot, and then I'll show you the reference image so you can all see what it is. What is this creature I drew? I'm gonna hold it right there. If I tilt it any further, you see the blue lines. Can you draw a cool S? We all do in prime. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. There's a name to that S. Excellent. That excellent was Tefay, of course. So if you were on my YouTube, this is what it looks like. You can see there's my reference image. Hi, there's me. There's me in my Etch a Crown. A little stopwatch in the bottom uh, corner. It's there we go. It's called a graffiti S. Are you saying Rodney? Were you asking me to do Maui from Moana? You got it, Billy Bob. Have some. All right, I'll do that. I'll do the S real quick. Wow, this is another Weird Al song back to back. So funny. Oops, I was just talking to my wife about timing. It was on the calendar for Father's Day, the 15th, but it's not. My concert for Weird Al, I'm going to Weird Al concert. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Lexi. Um, maybe I'll do Maui next. Let me hang out just a second. I'm going to do the S real quick. Oh, really? I remember there's a way you like start with one part of it. You start with like the lines, and I'm just gonna go for it, and you'll see. In fact, maybe I'll draw it sideways. That would be cool. All right, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to our friend. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Now I'll introduce you all to my handy dandy Etch a Sketch watch. Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hater. Hater, not hater. This is going to go. Um, let's start it right here. Let's see how long this takes now. I do want some dark lines though, like that, which means all the diagonal lines are going to have to be retraced like that too. There we go. So I'm drawing it sideways, by the way. I'm going to go back and forth on the diagonal line, but I got to do that a little slower to keep it. Yeah, actually, I got my cool. I'm keeping my cool. I'm feeling the groove. I do want to see if I can get more drawings done this session so I can build up. I have to get at least 3 for tomorrow's posts. So this will be posted in tomorrow's posts. There we go. Let's do that. I am not drawing a car. No, it does kind of look like a car. The thing that I am drawing sideways. Just so you know, I am drawing it sideways. It will consist of straight and diagonal lines only, no curves. I guess Notepad this to me, Faye, what you said it's called. That's how I found it when I Googled it. So I don't forget. This is going to be a challenge. There we go. Hello, not a fish. No. Hello, Lisa H. Hey, it's Galaxy Michael. The family's joining. It's a reunion. Um, it's an acorn. I'm only giving wrong answers today because it's April Fool's Day. Drawing an acorn. And then got it. This is going to look pretty cool at the end if I say so myself. And I did. I'm going to talk with my brother. Just make short way. See you later. Okay, bye. Hey, amen. It's a maze. Ing. I think you forgot the ing part of that, Lisa H. Just kidding. Wow, what's going on with that, Israel? That's it's a lot of emojis. Old school. Yeah, right, Sandra? Yeah. That's exactly what it is, Galaxy Michael. You get 2,000 points for that because I'm drawing it sideways. In my face. And suddenly That's exactly what it is. I was thinking the same thing. Because I'm just him. Oh, all right. Yeah, Ariel, I like that. Hi, Kaylee. But with you, I got everyone before. Life is an open door. Door. With you, with you. Oh, whoa. Thanks, Kaylee. I love it too. This song loves you, Kaylee. And it's crazy. We finish each other's. That's what I was going to say. Jinx. Jinx again. Oh, synchronization. That you meant to be. Oops, I missed. Slipped up a little bit there. It's actually going very well. I'm very happy with where are we at? We're just under 5 minutes now. 5 minutes. It's a graffiti S, I'm going to tell you. Oh, with you. With you. Not quite right, but works for me. Creamy? Can I say something even crazier? Yes. All right, there's that. So now I'm going to, and this live loves you, Kaylee. Hi, Chloe. Jason Bacon in the flesh, ladies and gentlemen, special guest star. Oh, I'm glad I looked up and caught that before it went away. My favorite movie. Oh my goodness, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm doing fantastic. This is how I relax at the end of my workday. Before dinner, after work, and before dinner, I like to come live, draw requests, Then I don't have to think about ahead of time what I'm going to draw. I don't know if I have a favorite movie. I love comedies. And we're going to stop. You know what? Let's stop right in between. There we go. I'm going to pause here for a moment so I know. Wicked. We haven't seen it yet. We're going to watch that with my. Oh, I love that idea, Chloe. It is the desk you draw in school. There it is. All right, now we're going to zoom in a little bit. On TikTok, we'll zoom in. Oh, got to stop my timer. So 6 minute, 6 minute graffiti S. Let's see if I go too far. There we go. Can you pick the next? Well, go ahead. What's your recommendation, Kaylee? Somebody said Maui. Is that person still here? What did you want to see, Kaylee? Usually I don't decide what I'm going to do until um, I'm ready for the next drawing. Yes. Oh, you didn't have something? Hi. I'm saying hi in person. I'm going to have some water. Coco. So Kimberly says Coco. Doom guy. Hey, look, it's Doomslayer. Doom guy. What was it? Something said. I'm looking at the chat on my browser. Just a second. Oh, Rodney Fano. I don't think. Kate. Yeah, your name is Kaylee. Yes. I'm glad you know your name. I'm just teasing. Because it was Kimberly who said Coco. A 2002 princess. And you want to be. My name is Kaylee, and I want to be. Oh, you want Kaylee? Oh, you want me to write your name? I don't like to write names because once I start writing names, everybody wants their name, and it doesn't really show the skills that I can do. I'm sorry. You think about it. What? A fire truck. I hope you had a good break, Jason. It's great to see you back in the chat. Um, just this is my outlet, whatever your outlet is. I hope it was awesome. You know what? I just did a penguin. I just posted a penguin. Um, fire truck. Um, yeah, let's do a fire truck. Is being April 5th. All right. Well, we'll see about that. All right. Bluey's a good one. I've done Bluey. You keep thinking, Kaylee. You stay with me. I'm going to do a fire truck. I do want to do a lot of drawings this live because I need a supply of drawings. Oh, let's turn this up for fame. I'm not going to talk during this song. Well, wait until I'm ready for the next drawing, Kaylee. Sorry, I'm outside here. I'm going to look up my next reference image while we enjoy this song. It's true. Definitely let me know if you have a request, Jason Bacon. Yeah, we're going to keep it simple. Oh, shoot. I just closed a browser window that had all of my tabs open. Shnikes. Tab. All right. With the two knobs, Cyrus, I'm about to make that was a 6 minute drawing of that S. All right. Well, we're going to start our next drawing. Let's see, this isn't lined up yet. Sorry, I took the camera off of the stand, and so that makes it all wonky. There we go. She did say lab earlier. All right. So we're going to start this one. I'm going to start this one here. Okay. Now I'll introduce you. For those of you who might be new, this is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch. I've already done the Twin Towers, but I've already got my next pick. Thanks. This is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch with built-in stopwatch. Ah, Jason's back with flowers aplenty. Thanks for the bouquet, my brother. It's awesome. Here we go. It's 26 flowers from Jason. Awesome. I love bacon. Oh my goodness. Went to this restaurant after the gallery. We had a gallery reception, artist reception. Did a gallery show. I've got a gallery show here in Las Vegas, and that's my artist. And we all went out to dinner afterwards. This place had these Brussels sprouts. I don't know if they were fried Brussels sprouts, but they were mixed with garlic and this amazing sauce and bacon. It was so good. I do remember Dragon. So are you? This is now you got a different one now. You're following me under a different title. I like it. New phone. Ah, new phone. Who dis? Firetruck. Wee wee. Firetruck. Wee wee. Firetruck. Oh, I just said what it was. Station wagon. We had a station wagon growing up. You chipmunks ready to sing the new version of yourself? Oh, this is blasting. Itchy sketch been improved. Why hasn't the itchy sketch been improved? Well, it's basic. I don't know what you would do to improve it. They've tried doing electronic version, the two different electronic versions. They have tried to do different types, but yeah, I mean, it's the same science. I don't know how you could change the science. If you change the science, it is no longer an etch a sketch. So, what would you change, Z? Sent to heaven and dragged out. Faye is not a fan of the chipmunks. What would you change to the Etch A Sketch, Z? More knobs. I only have two hands. What would more knobs do? If one goes left, right, well, oh, so you're saying like maybe one goes diagonal? But how would you control that with two hands? Or would you just switch it? That's very interesting. More knobs. I got a fever. I got a fever for knobs. More knobs. I need, you know what this is missing? This drawing is missing knobs. I need more knobs. All right, let's do it again. From the top. Okay. What about a racing thing? That's right. You know, when I was just hearing you guys, and you're just not. Where's the more recent now? Note from the authors. Oh, note from the authors. This is. I got to get rid of that book too. Oh, this is. This is from a Sesame Street show. All right, there we go. I was a firefighter. That is why I requested. Oh, very nice. Hey, pork chop. Good to see you. Hey, look at you, Chloe. Hi. I glance at the YouTube chat once in a while because usually nobody's talking. So I don't know how long ago you said that. Chloe is now over there. So you can see what I'm drawing. I picked a very simple drawing. I'm going to have to make it shorter, though, to fit the Etch A Sketch. The ability to save. Well, then you really don't know how it works, Z. I do preserve my drawings. There is a way to preserve them, but then you can't like erase it again. I do preserve some of my drawings. I'm not going to preserve this one, but I do have drawings that I've preserved, and I have more that I will preserve. So the powder inside, basically, there's a stylus inside that I'm moving around with these two knobs. It works on an XY axis, which is why there's two knobs. One goes left, right, one goes up and down, XY axis. No diagonal knobs. And then the powder inside sticks to the glass with static electricity. You turn it over and shake it. There would be nothing, I don't see any way that you could save a picture because of the mechanics inside. I could show it to you after this drawing. I have one that I've scratched off all the powder and you can see inside. I'd be happy to share it. Where are we at? Oh wow, this is we're almost at 7 minutes. Oh wow, that's pretty cool, Michael. I don't think I knew that. I'm just now reading that what you actually said. I saw that you said you were a welder, and I stopped there because I'm kind of drawing. I'm glancing. Um, that's right, Mohawk. Wow, thanks, Austin. That's awesome. Thank you. Let's get a crowd going on here. I got 79 people hanging out. I appreciate you all. Oh, Chloe, how many followers did I have on YouTube? Is it still 874? Are you on both? Thanks for the follows. I'm working my way to 96,000. Oh, thank you. Go check. Let me know. Because it doesn't update while I'm watching. Firefighter. A vintage princess? Like what? What would you consider to be a vintage princess, Ariella? Or do you just mean a British princess? So you're talking about like an outfit. Seriously, right? Says 874. All right. Well, thank you. That's what I started out with. So close to 875. I was pushing people to follow me on YouTube earlier because I want to get to 875. I would love to get to 875 tonight. So if y'all, my YouTube link is in my profile. If you can give me a subscription there and get me to 875, that'd be fantastic. Yay. Oh, wait. So are you 875? Oh, you weren't following. Oh, no. To marry? Wait. Oh, like with the big poofy gowns, right? Old style, had to rely on their father to marry. Oh, I see. I see. So you're just asking for a general, good old English princess, generic princess. I doesn't show. I don't get it. It doesn't update. I have to refresh my browser, I think. Yay, ladder. I got a ladder. Yeah, Victorian. That's what I'm thinking of. Thank you, Michael. I'm refreshing my YouTube page so I can see 875. Chloe's winner number 875. Just for that, I'll draw a fire truck. Oh, wait, I'm already doing that. Doo, doo, doo. I appreciate it. Yeah. I would love for a fire department to commission me to draw a detailed fire truck on a classic size. It's not something I would do just for my own collection, but that would be really cool. A little hydrant. I could draw a little hydrant. All right, now let's get a little siren on top of the back, and that'll do it. We got Chloe's fire truck. So I think this is my third drawing tonight. Oh, it's a bell on the back. This is an older. There we go. Now that's yeah. Now we're pushing it. I would like to get this stopped. I don't want to. Well, okay. Now I'm intrigued about adding a hose. That's not a big deal. All right, let's get a little curb action going on here. Kick it to the curb. There we go. Now let's go ahead and now Real quick, we can throw in here a little fire hydrant. Of course, the actual firemen are missing, but oh, he's really, this is a circumcised fire hydrant. All right, let's stop that there. Let's go ahead and add. I will appease you and draw a hose. It's going to be a short hose. Well, maybe not. Let's go this way. Wee! A dog on there. That's a great idea. The Edge of Sketch loves you. A little drip. A little puddle. You know who this is, Lisa? The song? In the club. We all fam. Right, Robin? That's hilarious. You caught that, did you? Sorry. Now this is tricky because I got to retrace my random squiggly line by, drawing the other half of the hose. It is the Who. That's right, Lisa H. I knew you would get it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll give you 500 points. I haven't been giving out points very often. Uh, Faye gets Labyrinth points. Yeah, I'll give you 1,000 points for Screaming Labyrinth, and then I give Lisa. You still get points for St. David Bowie because that wasn't said um, for Labyrinth. So I'll give you. Oh, let's listen to this. All right, we're gonna stop there. That's 16 minutes. Do my initials down here. It's who? Yes, Michael. Yes, you're cool, Chloe. Y'all haven't figured out that's my thing. Ariella, you still here? I don't want to do a very lengthy drawing next. I want to try to not a problem, Doug. I think it was worth throwing that hose in there. Look, we got a little puddle. I think that's fun and clever. All right, so this is the point. This is the point where I'm going to do a close up. If you want to get a screenshot, this will be a better angle of the finished drawing. So that's for you, Chloe. If you want to grab right there, I'm going to hold it right there. Let me know. That's right. Jason Bacon gets, I guess by itself, there's no real artist. Um, I'll give you 1,000 points because really it's TV. I don't know who sings it. TV tunes. You got it, Chloe. Chloe, did you get a screenshot? Anybody else who wanted a screenshot? There it is. Thank you all for the follows. 120, 130 people. What should I draw next? Ariel, are you still here? I don't know that I want to do a Victorian princess now. I want to do something simple. We got a cartoon character. Maybe let's switch gears and go into cartoon character or an animal. Ariella is here. Okay, now let's not do that. Let's go ahead and get rid of moderators. Let's block that guy, huh? That Nazi. Somebody on that? Thank you. Awesome. Lisa H is on it. Lisa H. Belle. Well, let me take a look. Like Belle in her dance gown. Man, I'm so bummed I closed all those browsers. Oh well. You did that? Oh, because it says Lisa H blocked. Oh, and Michael blocked. It says Michael muted, Michael unmuted, Michael blocked. Oh, I see. Wait, hold on. There's a lot of Faye. Yeah, Faye was the first one. Faye blocked, Faye muted, Lisa muted, Lisa blocked. Michael, man, all over it. Awesome. Right? It was it was a major attack. All right. I'm gonna look that up, Ariella. Oh. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Yeah. All right. I'm finding my reference image. Bear with me one moment. Firetruck! Could be a lot of editing once this is downloaded. Let's see what we got. That'll work. All right, I've got the picture. Where is Liage? Hey Arnold, that's a great one, Esco. Missed a big purge. What do you mean, Phil? What am I missing here in the chat? I feel like yeah, we were all working on it, right? All right, here we go.
But you can't change this fan. Neither can
There we go. Let's line that up. We're gonna start this one.
Nope. No, no. So you like it this way? Indubitably.
I don't want to draw her sideways.
I never lift a finger.
Let's try. All right. We're going to erase this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not been introduced to my Bye Bye Fire Truck, here is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch with built-in stopwatch. So just so you know, Chloe and anybody else, any drawings that I do, I download the footage from TikTok and I make time-lapse videos, and that's what I post. Are the time-lapse videos from lives mostly. Pretty soon I'm going to be starting on a big drawing. I'm going to do the pencil drawing tomorrow at work on a lunch break. I'm going to do that at work. I'm not going to film that pencil drawing part. But otherwise, I download the TikTok footage, um, and then I see your request there, but I already got my request. You can stop that no one XE whatever your Call of Duty request. But if you go to my YouTube, my live videos, you can watch it live. I already did that part. You can watch my lives anytime in real time, and then I timestamp them so you can go to the beginning of a drawing, the end of a drawing, or watch in between. All right.
In a barbecue.
Now I'll leave this for
Tennessee.
Rascal Flat fans.
Boy walked in.
All right.
He sat right down next to me.
No, you cannot do song suggestions. I'm not doing a streaming service. This is actually an iPod. This is actually an iPod playing with CDs that I own. So unfortunately, it's just everything I've got on my iPod on shuffle.
You get your house back, get your dog back, get your spring jack back, truck back, to head back, first and second, swing birthday day. Sounds crazy. It's what you get when you play country song.
You don't need to spam your questions. Please stop that. We actually mute spammers. I'm going on 30 years now drawing on the Etch A Sketch. There's not that many people talking for you need to spam your question. Please stop.
That's see.
I am drawing Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. So I just answered that, Microwave. I'm going on 30 years now. Thanks for asking. It's been a while since I've been asked that question. I don't usually tell what I'm drawing. Don't say it, Kelra. People have to guess. Or they could just go back in the chat and figure it out. Yeah, 30 years. I doodled a picture of Woody from Toy Story, and it was like, hey, I think I can do this. Not doing a lot of detail on the face because this is really all about the dress. Yeah, I'm doing your request, Ariella. So it's a really small head because it's not really about the character, it's about the dress. I want to make sure I have room for it all. You could do a Spider-Man in the city detailed. Well, I've done both of those. What do you mean? I recently finished a 24-hour drawing of Spider-Man. I'd be happy to show that to you after this, Chloe, if you want to hang out. I'll do that. I'll take a break to show you. Wait, did you see it? If you could do a Spider-Man in the city detail, I think you could do so Woody. Because my Woody drawing is a pinned video because I show how my very first drawing was Woody, and I have a picture of that. I took a picture of a VHS tape to get that image. And then hold on. Let me work on my drawing here. And then yeah, have you seen both of those? Oh no, my very first drawing ever when I figured out that I could do this was of Woody. That's how I drew a picture. I just doodled a picture of Woody. It was a quick drawing. And I looked at it, I'm like, you know what? I think I could do this. And that was going on 30 years ago when the first Toy Story came out. And all right, that notification needs to be muted. It's a slam. It's a slam. Grand slam. Yeah. I knew it was an actual account being April Fools. You know, it is April Fools. So just pranking. Just pranking. They're just pranking. Who am I drawing? I am drawing Mike Wazowski from, I already gave that answer. I am drawing Wally. Wrong answers only on April Fools. Oh, I actually like how that face turned out. I was worried about that. I just got, it is no longer with us. Oh, thank you. Nice. I am trying and succeeding. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to keep it at that. She's actually in this image that I'm referencing. She's actually holding a rose, but I'm not going to do that. I think it's too small for that kind of detail. I'm going to focus on the dress. Victorian. That's the word I couldn't think of. Mike thought of it. There we go. How do you draw such small lines? Well, the smaller the Etch A Sketch, the finer the tip is, and so the finer the lines are. So it helps. You never know exactly, right? I've done a very nice ballerina drawing actually. I'm very happy with it. It was years ago. It's been a while. Thanks, Guy. Yeah, it was something I just came across. I do other artwork. I do other art forms, but when I figured out I could do this, I'm like, well, this is unique. And I started working on techniques. I'm going on 30 years now that I've been drawing on the Etch A Sketch as an art medium. And on lives, I use these small ones because I can do, it's a smaller canvas, so I can do quicker drawings. I'm just getting the outline. Then I'm going to go back and do some. Yeah, it's called a pocket size. They still sell this. I bought this at Walmart. They sell them at Walmart and Target if you're in the U.S. There we go. So I'm getting the outline. I'm going to go back and do some ruffles. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I actually have some of my detailed stuff. When I work on the big drawings, I work 1 hour at a time. This is how I relax. So I don't do this all day. This is what I do after work and before dinner. But yeah, I do have some of my detailed drawings, actual drawings right next to me. I preserve a lot of the big drawings that I spend hours on are from my own collection. And so I preserve them by cutting them open. I wash out all the powder that does the erasing. I set the drawing aside when I do that and then glue it back together and it won't erase. Yeah, I'm going to show it after this. I've got 4 or 5 drawings here right next to me. So let me go ahead. We're only 9 minutes into this drawing. I'm happy with that progress. Ariella, is this appeasing your hunger for a Victorian princess dress type of situation? I'm not done yet, but yeah, 9 minutes. Thanks. Aiden his skills, man. Awesome. Good. I'm glad because you show up pretty much every time I go live just to say hi, and you do request, and I've done some requests, but you're a very frequent visitor and definitely deserve a request. She's got a foot over here, so I'm gonna put a little footsie. Here's her little footsie. She's doing a little step forward. Yeah, well, a lot because what I do is I backtrack. I mean, I retrace these lines at least once to darken the lines, and also I can perfect any shaky lines. No matter what she's. And I've just learned that my mind thinks of the lines I want to draw, and my hands will just do it. Yeah, I'm Word. Yeah, Word. Difficult to retrace. Well, I mean, as long once I've drawn it, it's actually easier to retrace a line because I'm just following the line with my eyes and my hands just do what they need to do. Your Word. I love being called Word. I accept that. Yeah, the big one, they call that the classic size because it is the normal size. I use the pocket size on my lives because I can do quicker drawings. This is now going on 11 and a half minutes. All right. Oh, I need to darken the actual ribbon part now. All right. So I'm going to do these little I'm going to add these little loopy details to the dress and then we'll be done. And then I'll show you some of my detailed. I'm going to show you a drawing that took 2.5 hours. I'm going to show you a drawing that took 6 hours, and then a drawing that took 8 hours, and then a drawing that took 24 hours. All of those are right here next to me. Now, my website is how this all started, actually, as far as sharing in social media. My website is etchartist.com, and there is a gallery there with a lot of my classic size. In fact, I think there's only 2 pocket-sized drawings in the gallery. The rest are just this size. Ever what? My shop, your work is amazing. Thanks. Hard time to play these. I'm missing some of that. Champion draw stairs. I these skits. Right? Summer, you got it. Summy, excuse me, Summy. No, Jason Bacon, close, close. It is a Disney princess. Summy got it. Sorry, I wasn't. I was drawing. I wasn't reading chat. Hey. So, Jason, you get 300 points. Just participate. 300 participation points. I don't know why that's cracking me up, but it is. I've just made that up for you. You get 300 participation points for guessing a Disney princess. Just the wrong one. Aura points. I love it. Yay. Put those in the bank. By the way, everybody, points mean nothing. I just give out points for fun. So Summy gets 1,000 points for guessing it right. That's what guessing it right gives you. 1,000 points. And again, they're of zero value, but hey, it feels good to get them, doesn't it? So bear with me as I am adding these little swoops to each layer. You know what? I'm going to give her a little, like a little belt. All right, that'll work. That's true. Now, I get asked that question a lot, though, Chloe. I explain it a lot. Someone asked again, how does this work? Um, so inside this box is very, very fine aluminum powder. And I the powder sticks to the glass with static electricity. It is not magnets. Um, and then as I'm turning these knobs, there's a stylus I'm moving around inside that's scratching off the powder. So I'm not really drawing lines, I'm scratching off the powder, making negative space. And then the powder stays there inside. So when I turn it over and shake it, the powder fills the lines that I've scraped off. If you hang around alive long enough, you might hear me explain that 4 or 5 times. I'm really enjoying this drawing. I'm glad I said yes. This was a good, I was giving me specifically Belle gave me a direction to look up a reference image. So that helped. Thank you. Wow. SpongeBob Mickey Mouse just yeah. Yeah, that's one that'll haunt you for life. Now I've made a mashup playlist and of all the mashup drawings that I've got available. 2023 has completely disappeared off of my profile. I don't know what's up with that. All right, we're going to stop right there. I was thinking you were going to draw Snow White for some reason. It's true, but the request was Belle. At first, she had short hair. That's why. All right, now that I've done that, 16 minutes, 16-minute Belle. And then I'm going to do close up, and then I'm going to show some. Hey, Silent. All right, Ariella, are you going to get a screenshot? This is going to be my screenshot image right there. Why is your mom going to slap you, Silent? Yay! Oh, did I move it too soon or did you get it before I moved it? I'm sorry. Arguing with her. Okay, don't argue with your mom. Don't get slapped. Easy solution. All right, let's see if the Etch Cam. The Etch Cam is on. Oh, fantastic. Because I'm going to show, I want to show everybody, even on YouTube, the, this is my Etch A Cam. It is actually 5 minute warning. Fantastic. I'm not going to have time for another on strings. Yes, it is on. Yes, very good, Michael. Sorry, you guessed it, didn't you? Oh, I don't think it lets you say the actual song. Michael, I don't think your message came across with the song title. But yes, I'll give you 1,000 points for it. Can you create shadow effect on the Etch A Sketch? Yes, Nova. Funny you should ask. All right, everybody, hold on. All right, that's fine. We'll just all right. So everyone, hi. Bear with me as we are going to, you know what, let's just switch this. Hold on. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We're going to go ahead and turn off the monitor on the side here. First up is my Etch a Shrek. So this is, I think, is 2.5 hours. Smooth, non-law-abiding citizen. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, your first one didn't come across. So this is, let's do that. It's a Shrek Etch a Sketch with a drawing of Shrek and Donkey. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now we're going to put that one away. Here is Potatoes Sack Race. Potatoes Sack Race. This is what it would look like if potatoes were in a potato sack race. It is preserved now. Yeah. Yep. So I've got all the powder out of it so I could shake it. I could turn the knobs. I've taken out the drawing mechanism. Oh, I had to glue that one. I forgot because it broke. Potatoes sack race. You can see time lapse on my videos. So let me show you this next one for shading is the best example. Oh, actually, let me go back to Shrek because the Shrek one you can see how no, it's not. They're not a good example. This one's a good example. So this is an 8 hour drawing. This is the monorail over Disneyland. So here's the shading technique that I use where I'm going to show everybody on YouTube the monorail. So this is a shading technique I use where I draw the whole drawing, I do shading, and then I lightly shake it. And then I'm going to, and then I redraw some of it, but not all of it. So it gives a two-tone effect. I know an artist who does it over and over again. Shake it, draw, shake it, draw. Now, this is the 24-hour drawing of Spider-Man, the amazing Spider-Man on a Stanley Etch A Sketch. Oh, wait, let me show you. There's Amazing Spider-Man. You can all see that on my videos. Go to my videos. I'm going to say goodnight to you. Um, so